Okay, we have another Sunday night auction going down, local auction, online only type of auction. So we're going to see who is all bidding. I've already compiled what I do in the beginning of the week, a list of cards I'm interested in, and about half hour to an hour before the auction starts, I'll go through and see what cards are pretty much out of comp range, I should say, that I feel are no longer adequate to pay for. So anything that you see in red, I have gone through and it just is not worthwhile anymore. So this auction started in about 10 minutes or so here. The first one was just a rookie card, upper deck, Aaron Rodgers. And if you see any cards that has this like BMG grading, I'm not quite sure who the heck that is. I've never heard of them. If I do happen to bid on a type of card like that, it would just be to pop out and grade with PSA most likely. So we can go through the list, and we'll go through the picture list over here on potential. You can also read obviously on the screen right now. As we can see, that Calvin Johnson Letterman was, let's see where he's at now. It's now at 160. I had that, for instance, in between the 120 and 175 range. It is autoed. It is very rare. It is numbered. It is his rookie year. But just at that point, that price point, it's something I'm not terribly interested in with Lettermans. Yes, they are highly collectible. But, yeah, kind of idea. There's many reasons for each of these cards. So the first one that's still possible is this Sandy Koufax. Where are you? Right there at $60. Let's see if that's, I'm assuming that's still accurate. I could just actually refresh right here. Let's see if that pops back up here. Might have to scroll down still. So yeah, it's still sitting at $60. I have that between 80 and 100. So things like that will start, it'll start approaching the realm of, there's a $31 Roy Campanella. I have that between 35 and 50, so it's pretty much approaching comps. And the next one would be Carlo Strinsky, second year on a 61, which is at 34. I have that between 60 and 90. That is a GMA 3, so considerable. And I'll give bigger, basically, pictures once these get closer. But the one big card, we'll just kind of scroll. You can read also. One big card that I'm looking at right now, this is a pretty interesting one. This would be for the PC. Let's see if I can find it. Is this guy, Shohei Ohtani. It is not chrome. It's just paper. But let me see if I can expand this. There we go. Get rid of everything. It is the one card that you kind of do want to go after. It's his very first rookie. Yes, he was an update. It is the first card pitching, basically his first rookie card out of the year. There's tons of different variations of Shohei Ohtani, but it is a gold. These are numbered out of the year 2018. There is no back of this, but it did hit a 9. And I've seen these go from, 400. What do I have on here? Let's see if I can get this back over there. Where is that? 475 to 575. I've seen comps on this. I was looking around on eBay right now. There's one that went in a PSA 8 for 415. So, yeah, you get the idea. There's potential there, and that's sitting at 280 right now. So we'll see on some of these. There's some others. There's Matthew Stafford in a college uniform, on-card auto. There's a pretty nice 4 Terrell, or is that Terrell Owens? I think, no, Jason Hill. Okay, no, this must have been rookie year. So I'm not quite sure who else. Stephon Diggs, Sidney Rice. I was like Stephon Diggs, and I don't think there's anything. Robert Meacham would be a notable name. This is a local PC kind of gig. Maybe I might get on. We're waiting to see when Marco Luciano, if you're into prospecting, he's pretty much Giants' #1 prospect. Who knows if he'll ever hit the big leagues. I'm not much into prospecting, but I am into maybe making a buck or two if I can get that. That's $6 currently right now, and I have that between 40 and 50 going on eBay with comps. So you get the idea. I'll get back in here. Enough for all the talking. It's a little bit, but I just want to give a layout. So Jason Kelsey sitting at 77. I have that between 200 and 250 with comps. So you get the idea. Nolan Arenado, auto, triple threads, sitting at 75. I have that between 100 and 150 with comps. So we'll check back in here once a card of interest is getting down to the wire, and I'll keep everyone updated. Obviously, since this is going all the way till 2 hours from now, I'm not going to have a 2 hour 45-minute video. This card has been way out of the realm. I had this card at 60 to 75. It's already at 125. So I don't know if Brandon Marsh is on a tear right now. I haven't been paying attention to him, but there was potential earlier, and now that is out the door. So thanks for getting this far. I will catch you in the future, but a few seconds for you. I just wanted to jump in here real quick. There's this Cal Ripken Jr. 82 Donruss. It's at 190. This isn't even a notable grading company. I personally haven't heard of MBG or BMG, whatever kind of grading company this is. They have it graded in a 10. I have no way this hitting a 10. That top border, what am I doing? Let me get this expanded so we can see a little bit better. I have this top border. I would want to say that you would want to go from the bottom of that circle, bottom of that bat. So we got a lot more white up there than we do down at the bottom. So I'm going to say this card is actually low. Left and right does not seem too bad, actually. But it just shows you. I have this card going for $20 to $30 raw. And that's trying to find a good conditioned one. Let me turn these bells and whistles off. I don't even know where that went. Normally they have it. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. There it is. So it just shows you really have to watch. I have no clue. And a graded value of 8 to 9, that card's 35 to 110. So it's like, that's a big risk you're taking on a card like that. And it just shows you gotta watch out. So I'm still sticking around. There was a Drysdale. It might have already sold. Let's see if it's sold already. It was, or not a Drysdale, Koufax, 66 Koufax. Yeah, just no, not that one. This 57 Koufax just closed at 225. I have that card going between 300 and 330. Someone just got a deal. I would normally pull the trigger, but I'm holding out cash right now. That someone got a smacking deal. That's a PSA 4, which I have ranged between 300 and 330. So still holding out. Going to be looking at maybe this card right here. Gonna maybe see, although these 70s are all over the place. So definitely going to be waiting out for this Shohei in about half an hour. So stay tuned. We'll get something going on here. All right, we are back with that Shohei Ohtani coming up. It is approaching 4 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and put a bid in, and see where this goes. So now it's on the other page. Let's go find that thing. Might have to refresh this. Guess once it goes under 5. There we are. So I'll do it 300. See where that goes. So someone still has a high bid. 340. All right, 340 is where we are at on that. And I just wanted to show you on this Cal Ripken Jr., this 82 Donruss. What does it end up going for? $525. Now I was checking out PSA 10s. One went for 56 or 566, 695, 625. And these are PSA slabs. And you could just see the centering is a little higher compared to down here. So I don't think that's going to hit a 10. So someone absolutely overpaid for that. But let's see where we're at on this Shohei. This is not a bad deal. Like I was showing earlier. Let's see if I can... do I have them on here? I'll just go show on. Let's see. 2018 tops. Oh, there it was. So this card did sell earlier. There's a batting of chrome, another batting of chrome. No, this is not chrome, this is just... There's one of the update variation at 350. Let's see how our bid's doing. We're at 1 minute. So this is, there it is. Is that chrome? No. So one went for 750. There was another one that was like 4 something. Trying to find that picture. All these updates. I might have passed it. So we're still solid at 340 on this. We have 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds. See if a bid comes through. Not quite sure what else. Stafford, I think, is out of range. I have that between 60 and 80. We're down to 22 seconds. Ten seconds. There's no bids. This could be a pretty big deal. Nice little sweet deal. Even in a 9. And that, it's ours. We took it home. So let me go PSA 9. Show. See if I can find that actual card. Let me turn this off. So we've got base. And gold's going to be numbered out of the year. There it is, 400. So someone got a best offer at 400. So $60 off of that last sold, which was in March 26. So approximately a month ago. Right there. So a little bit of a deal. But I think we all can agree this card's going to only go up in value. So that was probably the big splash. So we'll see what else I grab in here. Let me see what else I have coming up that's potential. Refresh here. So that was out of price. This was out of range. The 45. Yeah, it's pretty much there. $80. I have that right there, smack in the middle. $13 for the Marco. That's a play possibly in a half hour. I'm interested in these right here. This Kelsey, this Randy Johnson, the Marquise Brown. This Arenado's still a play possibly. Arenado's raw between 100 and 150. So it's getting close to it. This at $6 is definitely a play between, I've found others comparable comps between 40 to 60 for that card. this is kind of hanging on between 20 and 25. This is a good one, though. The Randy Johnson 120 to 150 are comps. So, and then Barry Sanders. I have between 50 and 75, so that's approaching comps. And then this was, I think, the last one. Jason Kelce, I found comps between 200 and 250 for this card. All right, so I'm going to end it there. Actually, this Marco Luciano went for a crazy amount over than what it normally goes for, between the $40 and $55 comps there. Was about to pull the trigger on Jason Kelce. This was a good deal. Someone got a nice deal at $77.50 there. It is an offensive lineman. Didn't have crazy interest to me. I'm just going to close it out there. I almost pulled the trigger on Randy Johnson. Maybe down the line I'll pick one of these up, but right now I'm okay. And I was going to pull the trigger on this, but again, it's not for me. So I was just happy with the one Shohei. And I'll show you what I was able to sell on the eBay store in order to pick up this Shohei card. I'll go over the numbers of that and why it makes sense for me to invest and get rid of the cards that I did. So that's up next here. All right, just got this in the mail, ready to open. We're going to open this together. Only one card, as we saw, that was one. So let me see if I can properly. This is kind of exciting. I'm officially, ladies and gentlemen, mainly gentlemen, that's watching this channel, of my age, according to the YouTube metrics. Well, they really padded this thing up. Jeez, looks like a kilo of some fine powder. Okay, so let's figure out how to open this. This will work. It is already slabbed. We have another envelope. Let me get all of this out of here. So I don't have to get this graded, and for the deal at $340, there was a little bit of a buyer's premium, which many auction houses we know do have. But I've been seeing 9s, and I think the hype is only going further north. I've been seeing 9s of this card go between 400 and 600 lately, and the 10 is commonly right now over 2200. So to get on the train now, I felt like was a good time. There's nothing but upward possibilities. The ceiling is greater than, I think, the floor, is what I'm trying to say within Shohei. Yes, it is paper. I would like to get on the chrome train as well, but for right now, just to have this in hand. Wow, they had some weird 575, maybe they originally thought it was, but it is. I was going to say, what is the serial? It's 355. So I don't think there's any really relation there with his number. So regardless, it is a gold. It'll hold value just because of the parallel alone. It is his very first rookie card. It holds value. It's not an update version. This is pretty much, as far as collectors, the one you want to go after. So yeah, this is it. His rookie card. So just wanted to share that with y'all. Officially Shohei Ohtani collection, or collector now, with one card of his. But I'm on the train, just like many others. Depending on how you feel about it, let me know what you think. Is it a good buy at this point? Should we hold until the off season, see where that goes? Or is the sky limit and it's just going to keep on going up and rising? So it's the game we all know that we play. So there it is in hand. Shohei Ohtani. Let me say his name proper. But yeah, there we go. Made it. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for the support. As always, take care.